Millionaire Mission, Milkman, Mr. Milktastic, back at you with another episode, splashing in the fishbowl. Yeah, how y'all been out there in the world? Hope everything been good with you. Life been good over here. Just wanted to say, after freshly taking a shower, make sure y'all bathe every day, cause you stink. All right? You think you been in the house, you ain't moved too much, you can just use wipes. Get your funky stuff under that water and soap. And if you got kids, make sure you bathe them every day, because they pissing, shitting, throwing up, eating food. So why wouldn't you bathe a child every day? It's just nasty. Don't be a nasty person. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Y'all make sure y'all clean yourself up, take good baths every day, and let's get into this word. Okay. We are on Judges chapter 5. And let me know how y'all know what the visual looking like, what the sound looking like. Make sure my sound is up. What the sound looking like. Just make sure everything is on point. Let me know in the comment section. Somebody let me know. All right, we on Judges chapter 5. The song of Deborah and Barak. Deborah and Barak, the son of Abion, sang on that day, saying, The leaders led in Israel. Hear, O king, give ear, O rulers. I will sing. I will sing, praise the Lord, the God of Israel. Lord, when you went out from Seir, when you marched from the field of Edom, the earth quaked, and the heavens also dripped. Even the clouds dripped water. The mountains quaked at the presence of the Lord. This Sinai at the presence of the Lord, the God of Israel. In the days of Shaul, the highway and travelers went by roundabout way. The peasantry ceased. They ceased in Israel until I, Deborah, arose. Until I arose, a mother in Israel. New gods were chosen. Then war was in the gates. Now a shield of a spear was seen among 40,000 in not a shield or a spear was seen among 40,000 in Israel. My heart goes out to the commanders of Israel, the volunteers among the people. Bless the Lord, you who ride on white donkeys, you who sit on rich carpets, and you who travel on roads. Sing at the sound of those who divide flocks among the watering places. There they shall recount the righteous deeds of the Lord, the righteous deeds for his peasantry in Israel. Then the people of the Lord went down to the gates. Awake, awake, Deborah, awake, awake, sing a song. Arise, Barak, and take your captives, O son of Abinon. Then survivors came down to the nobles. The people of the Lord came down to me as warriors. From Ephraim, those whose roots is in Amalek came down. Following you, Benjamin, with your people. From Machar, commanders came down. And from Zebulun, those who wield the staff of office. And the prince of Ishkar were with Deborah. As Ishkar, so was Barak. Into the valley they rushed at his heels. Among the division of Reuben, there were great resolves of heart. Why did you sit among the sheepfold to hear the piping for the flocks? Among the division of Reuben, there were great services of heart. And why did Dan was a people who despised their lives even to death? And Naphtali also on the high place of the field. The kings came and fought. Then fought the kings of Canaan at Taknar, near the waters of Megiddo. They took no plunder and silver. The stars fought from heaven. From their course they fought against Syria. The torrent of Kishon swept them away. The ancient torrent, the torrent of Kishon. My soul, march on with strength. Then the horse's hoofs beat for the dashing. The dashing his violent sea. Curse Mero, said the angel of the Lord. Utterly curse its inhabitants, because they did not come to the help of the Lord, to the help of the Lord against the warriors. Yeah, that's not a good thing. We're gonna keep it going. Curse its inhabitants, because they did not come to the Lord, to the help of the Lord, to the help of the Lord against the warriors. Most blessed of women is Jael, the wife of Heber, the Kenite. Most blessed is she of women in the tent. He asked for water, and she gave him milk. In a magnificent bowl, she brought him cruise. Her hand said, her right hand for the workman. Then she struck Syria. She smashed his head. She shattered and pierced his temple. Between her, when he bowed, there he fell dead. Out of the window she looked and lamented, the mother of Syria through the lattice. Why does his chariot delay in coming? Why do the hoof beats of his chariot tarry? Her wise princess would answer her. Indeed, her wise princess would answer her indeed. She repeats her words to herself, and they are not finding. Are they not dividing the spoil? A maid and 2 maidens for every warrior. To Syria a spoil of dyed work, embroidered, dyed work of double embroidery on the neck of the spoiler. Thus let all your enemies perish, O Lord, but let those who love him like the rising of the sun in his might. But let those who love him be like the rising of the sun in his might. And the land was undisturbed for 40 years. And that was Judges chapter 5. Thank God we got the chapter in early this morning. Get some of that good scripture in us. And now we on to increasing your financial IQ. Budget deficit of a government. When talking about the budget deficit of the government, Barr states a budget deficit accumulated by the federal government of the United States must be financed by issuance of treasury bonds. In the previous chapters of this book, I wrote about how the U.S. government was financing its problem by selling debt, i.e. treasury bonds, that future taxpayers must pay for. The Social Security Trust Fund, which does not really exist, is filled with treasury bonds. In other words, because the U.S. government operates a budget deficit, the money that workers and businesses have been paying into Social Security Fund has been used to pay other bills, not to increase the Social Security Trust. See the top diagram on the page. Budget deficit of a business. And it's the diagram, in case anyone of y'all didn't catch the last video. That's how the diagram look. You can pause it, screenshot it, zoom in, do what you need to do. All right, budget deficit of a business. Barron states corporate budget deficits must be reduced or eliminated by increasing sales and reducing expenditures, or the company will not survive in the long run. Again, notice the two choices. One choice is to increase sales, and the other is to reduce expenditure. The financial statement of a corporate deficit looks like the bottom diagram. Again, this is the diagram, so y'all can reference what I'm saying to what I'm reading. One of the reasons Rich Dad recommended I take a job with Xerox was that I learned to increase sales, which increases income. For many businesses, an individual increasing income is hard. For businesses that cannot sell, it is easy income rather than reducing expenses was a better way to solve the problems of a budget deficit. Obviously, there are frivolously frivolous expenses. I think that means meaningless expenses. Frivolous. Frivolous. Frivolous expenses such as lavish parties, non-productive debt, such as corporate jet. It may be best to address those financial irresponsibilities. I need to starting a little earlier and reading like 2 chapters. I feel like I need to give y'all more. I can sort of be like just trying to give you enough something to think about. But just going over the financial thing, the last thing they said was obviously, if there is frivolous expenses such as lavish parties, non-productive debt such as a corporate jet, it may be best to address those financially irresponsible problems before trying to sell more. I want to speak. It's a new phone and it's doing the same thing with glitch. Like I was saying, with my cousin, he drives trucks and rough right now. But my thing to him was like not to give up, just keep going. Because giving up is never really the answer. Sometimes you have to switch it up. So doing something different might don't mean giving up. It might just mean switching it up. And don't be afraid to switch it up. So because this thing keeps glitching, I don't know how much what I said you got, but I hope y'all have a blessed day. Don't forget to be on your millionaire mission at all times. Stay on your grind. If you see me out here, make sure you shop. Just having custody problems or visitation problems with your child, just let me know how you resolved it in the comments. Just trying to do the adult thing right here. I might go by Milkman or Milktastic, but those aren't like separate people from me. Like I don't have multiple personalities. I think it's called schizophrenia. That's like a medical condition. If you have multiple people talking in your head, you probably need to see a person. Like that is not normal at all. Okay, make sure y'all take a bath.